ready to go. Yes. Yeehaw! Still going with the engine. There's very little wind, very light wind coming from my port side, a little from behind. There's so much light out here. It's because there's a full moon tomorrow evening. It's very cloudy, but the moon is coming through sometimes. I don't think it can be seen on the camera. I have the main sail up. Because in about an hour or so we should get a little more wind in about an hour. So I have the main sail up just to be ready, and actually I can see that now there is a little wind in the sail. We're getting a little wind in the sail, so and soon actually I'm gonna roll out the head sail. Beautiful evening. The first light is coming now. The time is 5:30. I had a little challenge here. There were a few ships I had to be aware of. There's one, a huge one out there, and a couple out there the past. We're going with motor sailing still, like a 4.85 knots now. We're going a little faster now. We have a little wind, but I had never had wind enough just to go with the sails. And I think sooner or later the wind will even go more down. We have some small waves, so we are rolling a bit. But all in all, everything is okay. And I'm taking small naps down below. I got the main sail down. I only have the head sail up. It's very light wind and we're running with it, so I cannot feel it. But the sail is up. It's keeping up, so I will leave it there. The sun is up. Crazy clouds out there. Wow. And I can see the island now. I can see Anholt. Cannot be seen on the camera probably. I could see it for the last hour or so. Both sails are down now, and we shall be going into the harbor in about 45-50 minutes. Welcome to Anholt. Well, this trip went uneventful. Motor sailing, sails and motor all the way, 10 hours. It was slow. Usually it takes me 9 hours. But I think Steps' bottom is dirty, so I cannot gain enough speed. So we just have to fix the mooring lines now, and then change clothes and have a look around here, this beautiful island which I love so much. Good morning. I had a good night's sleep. Oh boy, I was tired yesterday after the long night sail, but I had a good night's sleep. I went for a little walk yesterday, but I was tired. So today I'm taking a little longer walk. Yeah, this is Anholt Island. Anholt is situated, it's a Danish island, and it's situated in the Kattegat Sea, which is between Denmark, the mainland, and Sweden. It's about 11 kilometers long by 6 meters wide. There are approximately 150 people living here in the village, which is the only village on the island, and it's about 3 kilometers from the harbor. There's a school in the village and a grocery shop. There's also a little grocery shop at the harbor. There is a little airfield just outside the village. It's only for small private planes mainly, like a Cessna and this kind of small planes. Also in Anholt one can find the only desert in the northern Europe. It stretches from the village and north up to the north side of the island, and it goes all the way to a lighthouse. I've been to Anholt Island many times. It became my most favorite island in Denmark, at least from all the islands I've been, and I have been to quite a few. The reason I love Anholt, I love the nature, of course, and the island is situated so far away from other islands and the mainland in Denmark. Apart from Bornholm Island, the Anholt Island is the most distant from the mainland. But Bornholm it's a big island. It's like you feel like you're in the mainland, pretty much. It has some very nice nature, very different from Denmark itself, mainland. On the north of Bornholm. What makes Anholt special for me is Anholt is very quiet. Like I said earlier, there are 150 people approximately living here all year round. In the summer, of course, that number goes up. Many tourists in the summer. The harbor is full. Approximately 600-700 boats in the harbor, maybe more. But I prefer to come here off season, and that's why I love Anholt, because if you go off season to any of the other islands, pretty much it's not quiet like it is here. So, and I like to go places where it's quiet, enjoy the nature. I feel like I have everything to myself. And like I said in an earlier video, I like to sail in the winter because I feel like I have everything to myself. And this plays a big part in the way I love to sail. Anholt is it's laying 43 nautical miles, something like 60 plus kilometers from the mainland, from Hals, which is the harbor I call home harbor. It's a little closer to another place called Greno. And Greno is a place where the ferry from Anholt goes back and forth. So in step sea it takes me around 9 hours to sail here. Step sea is not a fast boat. It took me 10 hours to come here the other day, and that's because step sea needs to get cleaned in the bottom, and step sea is coming up in a couple of weeks, and I have to give him some love and care. I'm getting into the little village now. And again, it's really quiet here, the way I like it. So here we have the little grocery shop. So I guess I'm going to take a little break here. Time for a beer. Cheers. I'm on my way back to Stepsy now, make some dinner and have a nice time in the cabin. Cozy, beautiful weather. So I'm back to Stepsy and I decided I'm leaving tomorrow, and we're gonna have around 18 knots, between 18 and 22 knots of wind tomorrow. I'm gonna have the wind behind me, so I'm gonna be running downwind all the way 43 nautical miles. So I decided to make one reef on the mainsail. I believe it's enough because I'm going downwind, and I have a pole here for the spinnaker, so it's a little too long. I have used it before for my head sail, but not in windy conditions, in light winds. Otherwise it's difficult to set it up because it's too long. So I'm ready for a little wild downwind sailing tomorrow. I'm leaving tomorrow because tomorrow is gonna be also a little sunshine. The day after, it's gonna be the same windy conditions pretty much, but it's gonna be cloudy, and at the end of the day I'm gonna get some rain. So that's why I'm leaving tomorrow. I want to have a better ride. So now it's time to go down below and make some nice dinner and enjoy the evening. The sun is about to set. Beautiful. The wind is coming from southeast today. Tomorrow it's gonna be coming from a little more from the east, so it's gonna be exactly behind me. Which is, yeah, I don't know, I don't fancy so much the wind exactly from behind, but let's see how it's going to be tomorrow. I may have to follow a little to port or starport in order to get the wind a little from the side, from the stern, quarter back of the stern, but let's see how it's going to develop tomorrow. Time for dinner. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, like and leave a comment. Right now, I'm getting ready for some exciting sailing adventures, and I'm really looking so much forward to share those adventures with you. Stay tuned.